wondered how plants survive in nature? Some plants can even make their own compost, and some trees can grow trunks from their own roots. Nature is full of amazing secrets, and today we are going to discover some of them. My name is Sean Jilans Faisal and I'm a 3rd grader at SD Cinta Kasih. Today, I'm visiting a very special place. I was invited here by one of my teachers, and you might not believe this, but this beautiful garden is actually right here in the city of Sorong. At first, it looks like an ordinary house, but inside, there's an incredible garden filled with plants, trees, and animals. Since this is a private house, most people might not have the chance to come visit. But since I had the opportunity to come here today, I'm going to take you along with me to explore it. Hi! Let's start right here. In this pond, there are several kinds of fish who live together, such as albino patin catfish, leopard catfish, and pacu fish. But what surprised me the most is this. Some of these fish are older than 28 years old. That means they have been living here longer than I have been alive. Wow! Each fish has its own special features. Leopard catfish have beautiful spotted patterns that help them camouflage in the water. These spots don't just make them look beautiful, but they actually help them blend in into their surroundings, especially among rocks and shadows at the bottom of the pond. A fun fact about pacu fish is that they have broad, human-like feet for crushing nuts and seeds. Unlike piranhas, pacu fish are mostly herbivores and prefer to eat fruits, plants, and seeds. A fact about albino patin fish is that they are commonly consumed and are known as doughy fish. Albino patin like this are quite rare in nature. Their pale color happens because they don't produce normal pigments. Because of that, they are more vulnerable in the wild because they cannot camouflage as easily as the other fishes. In a balanced pond like this, each fish plays a role in keeping the ecosystem stable. It's a little reminder, if the environment is healthy, little creatures in it can share the same space in harmony. Now, this plant is one of my favorites here. It's called the Staghorn fern. It gets its name because its leaf looks like the antlers of a deer. But here is something interesting. This plant grows attached to another tree. So at first, people might think it is a parasite, but actually it is not a parasite. It doesn't take nutrients from the tree. Instead, it only uses the tree as a place to live. Plants like this are called epiphytes. Now, here comes another secret. Look at the round leaves at the base. They form something like a natural basket. This basket collects dry leaf, dust, and small organic materials. Over time, these materials slowly turn into natural compost. So the plant is actually making its own fertilizer. Here we can see 2 different types of Staghorn ferns. This one right here is from Java. And this one is from Papua. The one from Papua usually grows bigger. Even though they look similar, they can grow differently depending on their environment. This shows how plants adapt differently to survive in different places. Indonesia's biodiversity is truly amazing. Now, let's look at this fascinating tree. This is called the Bodhi tree, also known as the sacred fig. This tree has been here for 20 years. At first, it may look like a normal tree, but if you look closely, you can see something very interesting. Do you see these roots growing around it? Here comes the fact. Some roots grow down from the branches. When they reach the ground, they slowly grow bigger and become new trunks. So over time, the tree can create many trunks from its own roots. It's like the tree is building its own support system. It's amazing how nature can grow and support itself in such clever ways. Before we move on, let me show you another special plant. This is an orchid called the flame of Irian. Its scientific name is Mucuna novaya guinea. This plant is native to Papua and it is famous for its twisted and curly shaped flowers. Because of its bright red colors and unusual shape, many people say it looks like a small flame, which is how it got the name, the flame of Irian. Right now, this orchid has started to bloom, but it is not in full bloom yet. You can already see some of its bright red flowers and they already look very beautiful. When it blooms completely, the plant will be covered with even more flowers, making it look almost like it's on fire. Let me show you a photo of its full bloom. Pretty amazing, right? Now, let's look at this pond. There's some beautiful fish inside. But wait, before we look at the fish, there's something above the pond. There is a plant. The plant is called the Mosaic plant. Its leaves form beautiful patterns on the water, almost like a natural mosaic. In this pond, there's a fish called the manfish. It is also known as the angelfish. Look at this body. It is tall and flat with long flowing fins. Because of its graceful shape, people say it looks like an angel swimming in the water. In the wild, these shapes help the fish move easily between plants and roots in the water. Now, let's look at this plant. This is a karendang, also known as the Natal plum. Its scientific name is Carissa macrocarpa. Do you see these bright red fruits? When the fruits are ripe, they turn into a beautiful deep red color, which makes the plant look very attractive. The fruit is actually edible, and in some places, people use it to make jam, jelly, and even desserts. However, only the ripe fruit is safe to eat, while the other parts of the plant can be toxic. They usually turn red around December, near Christmas time. That's why people call it the Natal plum. Because of its bright red fruits and green leaves, it almost looks like Christmas tree decorations in nature. Nature can be beautiful in unexpected ways. Today, we discovered many amazing things, such as animals that can live up to many years, plants that can make their own compost, and trees that can create new trunks from their own roots. Sometimes, nature's secrets are right in front of us. We just need to look closer and stay curious. The more we explore nature, the more we realize how amazing our world really is. Thank you for exploring with me today. And remember, nature is full of little secrets waiting to be discovered. See you on my next adventure. Bye!